What's up guys, how are you doing? So as you guys know that I have recently built myself a gaming PC and I have used RTX 5060 on that one. So in this video I will talk about the specs of the graphics card and how it performs in different types of games. I will also show you the FPS I get in different types of games. So yeah, let's begin. So our first game is Minecraft, and as you all can see we are getting about 6 to 700 FPS in this scene right here, and drops to 400 and sometimes 500 FPS. And let me talk about the setting first. So we are playing at a render distance of 6 chunks and 10 chunks of simulation distance just to maximize our FPS and show you the CPU performance. Now I'll increase the render distance a bit and I'll also apply some shaders. So let me apply BHL shaders first, and as you all can see that our FPS is now at 200 to about 215, and this will not drop in any scene as you can see right now. So in Minecraft I think you cannot go wrong with the 5060. It performs really well in this game and you will not be disappointed by its performance. So let's go on to the next game now. So guys, we are in Cyberpunk now, and as you all can see we are getting about 120 FPS here in this scene. So I will quickly go about the settings now. So as you all can see, we are playing at native resolution with NVIDIA DLLA on with 2 times frame generation and crowd density set to low just to maximize the GPU performance, and ray tracing is set to off because I kinda like this game without ray tracing, and we are playing at all high to ultra settings. Basically all settings are maxed out and all settings are set to their highest level possible. So here in this scene we are getting about 140 to 120 FPS, in between 120 and 140. So I'll quickly now go outside and show you guys the FPS there. So we are finally outside now, and as you all can see that our FPS is still at 110 to 120 and it's more than playable like this. Let me quickly get into a car.
All units in the area. Suspicious activity reported in city center.
And while driving, you can see that we are getting about 100 FPS still, and this feels really smooth to play. So I really recommend you guys to play this game if you're planning to buy this graphics card or already have that graphics card. And this game feels really good to play on an RTX 5060, and you guys will not be disappointed by its performance. So now I'll go on to the next game and show you the performance there. So we are now in Hogwarts Legacy and we are getting about 180 FPS here in this scene. Let me quickly show you guys the settings. So the graphics quality is set to ultra and we are using some DLSS quality without frame generation. So this is without frame generation and we are using some upscaling to help with our frame rate. And as you all can see, we are getting about 190 to 200 FPS sometimes here in this scene, which is like really good with this graphics card. I was not expecting this kind of frame rate. And we are also playing at ultra settings, which are the maximum settings here in this game. And to get about 170 and 180 FPS here in this title just feels like really amazing, and it feels really smooth once again.
Good timing.
And I don't think that you guys will be disappointed by the performance of this graphics card here in this game. So I think this was enough for this game. As you all can see that we are getting about 180 to 200 FPS. So this feels really amazing to play and you won't be disappointed. So let's move on to the next game. So I'm now playing the finals, and as you all can see that we are getting about 60 to 70 FPS in this scene, which feels really smooth to play again. And let me show you guys the settings first. So you can see that I have enabled some DLSS quality and we are using the epic settings, which is the highest setting in this game, and we are not utilizing any ray tracing and no frame generation here in this game. And we are getting about 75 FPS to like 70 and 60 FPS. as you all know that this game is really CPU intensive and you need a really high-end CPU to play this game at stable 100 FPS or above 100 FPS. But I think that 60 and 70 FPS feels really nice, and if you guys wanna play at like higher frame rates like 120 FPS, you can also utilize some frame generation because we have got frame generation and multi-frame generation support here in this Titan with this graphics card. So let me quickly show you guys what kind of FPS do we get if I enable multi-frame generation or basically frame generation. So I have set the frame generation to 2x now, and you can see now that our FPS is doubled, literally doubled, and we are getting about 120 to 130 and sometimes 140 FPS, which feels really good. And we're also running at epic settings. We're not utilizing any ray tracing, of course, but this feels really smooth, guys, and the input lag is also really good. I'm not feeling anything like out of place. The visual quality of this game is also great. The graphics are also great, and overall this game feels really nice to play with this graphics card. So I think that this was enough for this game, and now I'll go on to the conclusion. So before talking about the conclusion, let me quickly thank you guys if you're watching this video up until now. And now to conclude this video, do I recommend this graphics card? Well, you get DLSS, frame generation and multi-frame generation with this graphics card, which helps a lot with newer titles. And the 8 gigabytes of VRAM is certainly limiting for this graphics card, but only in certain titles. In most titles, the 8 gigabytes of VRAM is more than enough. So yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you guys liked this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.